Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 07, and in this episode of our season as Hendrick Motorsports, we're going to be completing the third race of the 2006 Chase for the Nextel Cup, which is the Banquet 400 at Kansas Speedway. In the last episode, we raced at Dover, where Jeff Gordon got his 7th win of the season. So he's now just 10 points behind our championship winner, Jimmie Johnson, or at least he's the guy that I want to be the championship winner. So I should try pulling away from Jeff Gordon a little bit with him. Terry Labonte is in third, and he's only 9 points in front of Ryan Newman. But our top 3 drivers, they've really got everything under control. But I am very concerned about Brian Vickers. He's in 8th place. He lost a bunch of ground at Dover because that's probably the worst track for his car. But I want to see if I can win here at Kansas with him, because that shouldn't be too difficult with it being an intermediate track, and it's just a basic track. Even though we don't come here but once a season, really late on. But he's 2 points behind Biffle, 9 points behind Bobby Labonte, and maybe if we do better enough than Tony Stewart, we could get ourselves into 5th place with him. Okay, it took 6 tries this time, but here are the stats. Jimmie Johnson, 8 wins, Terry Labonte, 6, Jeff Gordon at 7, like I said, and Brian Vickers at 5. So we're trying to get Vickers to 6 here. And yes, I don't know why he has so much less top 5s than everybody. Yep. That's right, I'm wearing my City Chevrolet jacket because the City Chevrolet is absolutely freaking beautiful, and Days of Thunder is a killer movie. Jeff Gordon is in 1st place to start the race, so that's nice to see. Hopefully Vickers and Terry Labonte, they're starting okay too. Well, Vickers, whenever he starts okay, that makes it a real struggle to win with him, so he needs to start good, not just okay, he needs to start good. I wish he would start good every race and he would just stay there. These AI, they gave him a huge launch to start this damn race. But still not throwaway lap. We got past a good bunch of them. I was trying to say throwaway, and I said throwaway. Oh, it's Matt Kenseth, who's way at the bottom of the chase right now. But missed the breaking point. I just had to use him as a pillow. And it's okay, because he wasn't going to win this championship anyway. He's way too far behind. Okay, they're all Gallagher cars, 3 wide, 4 wide, who knows. Front end is a little tight this race, but still not as bad as it is in the other tracks we've been to. What? Stop blocking me. Get out of the way. Ding dong. Now Tony Stewart's leading, so that makes it difficult to actually catch him with Brian Vickers. Well, there's Vickers, so yeah, he's starting okay. I think maybe he was good, but he was on the outside. There's always that possibility, because he's like right outside the top 10 right now. At least I think that's correct. I'm 13th, and yeah, he's falling into 12th. Okay, so we're gonna pass all these guys, Brian Vickers, as soon as possible. There we go. Let's transition to the inside and pass this 18 car of J.J. Yeley, so that should be difficult because J.J. Yeley's car is crap. I would know that from driving at NASCAR PSP, which was a game where this car was also crap, and that one was with it. It's like, you know what the crappy cars are if you played any version of NASCAR 07 long enough. Is it seriously going to take me a lap to pass one car with the 25? Because I could probably get to the lead with that, but it's just, I thought it'd be a little bit better at Kansas than other tracks, because it's just what kind of track it is. I'm going to try passing Casey Kane, which will be as difficult as always. For the past 4 races, Casey Kane has done nothing but make my life miserable. And he is continuing to do that. I just need to make sure I hit the breaking point with this 25 car, and we should be able to finish corners just fine. Not lose positions and not ground. Jeff Gordon was leading. Now Terry Labonte's leading, and Jeff Gordon has fallen back to 9th. Oh, here we come. That was a corner right there. That was a really good corner. The way I used the brakes and let off the throttle properly. So I tap the brakes and just lay off the throttle, let it dive on into the center. I get a really good corner, and then I smack the wall like an idiot. I thought I had an idea, and I thought I was smart, and I am not. Darn it. But we're moving forward. We're getting there. Passing a couple cars in one lap right now. Stay off the throttle long enough to keep it at the bottom, but not so long that I just lose a bunch of ground. This car is very technical to drive. It really makes this game an actual challenge versus cars like Jimmie Johnson's, Jeff Gordon's, heck, even Terry Labonte's, where you can kind of just glide right past people. Like, you're flying, and they're just standing still almost. Terry Labonte, it's a little challenging, but it's not a lot of challenging like this damn car makes it. Oh boy, this is a bad idea to enter turn 1 like this. Man, Terry Labonte. Yes, Terry Labonte, but Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, they really kicked it up a notch for the chase. They really did. Why? Okay, Michael Waltrip, I guess. Just Michael Waltrip, that's all. He's third. Cool. If Michael Waltrip can win this race, I will let him win this race. I'm full of crap. I really need to win this race with Brian Vickers. That's not happening. Though I could see him winning this race if Vickers can't because of like a pit stop error or some shit. He's going for right now. Michael Waltrip about to pass Ryan Newman. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I very often confuse Ryan Newman for Michael Waltrip. And it's like a psychological way I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to say Ryan Newman, and I say Michael Waltrip. It's like a brain error. It's like there's something is encoded wrong in my brain. That's the best way to describe it. Like, I know the difference, but like for some reason I can't say the right name. Someone please tell me, like, is there a word for that? Where you just get the names mixed up of just two random drivers? Not for any reason, you just do. I've been doing it since 2017. I remember doing it, I was racing at Pocono, and I had said that on NASCAR 06. At least I think that's when it happened. Oh, okay, Terry Labonte's going down pit road. Michael Waltrip's leading, but we are going to lead this lap with Brian Vickers. Okay. Yeah, there's the 5 bonus points like the crew chief said. And I am going to try to keep this lead while also going down pit road so that I can possibly have a good pit stop, come out with the lead, and keep him with a really good big lead. So I think he should still have an advantage after pit stop. Okay, so we're going to slow it down, peel off the track. Okay, don't wreck the car. Oh my god. Don't speed in. Really good fast pit road entry. I think we outran Michael Waltrip onto pit road. Let me take out some wedge. Instead of adding wedge, I added wedge to Brian Vickers' car at New Hampshire. At least, yeah, New Hampshire, not Dover. I added wedge. I was trying to take out wedge, and I added wedge, making it tighter, and I didn't notice that until I was like watching it back way afterwards. Like, I edited it and didn't know that. You know, I notice this all the time, and I never say anything about it. Why are the visors a color? Like a thick, opaque color? Dale Earnhardt Jr. is beating him off pit road. That worries me, because we were way past Dale Earnhardt Jr. Was that really necessary? Vickers, was that necessary? You got loose on the apron, so I was like, okay, let's get on the track. And then you just spun the car into the wall. I can make up that time. I can totally make up that time, and I will. Brian Vickers, you goddamn moron! Let me give Dale Earnhardt Jr. a shove past Ryan Newman so that I can make sure Vickers gains good points on Newman in this race. If he's only one spot behind him, it doesn't make that much of a difference. But Vickers to lead, Vickers back leading. No, that's the wrong one. Back to Jimmy Johnson. See if he's been hanging in there. Yeah, he's in 9th place. He kind of just like gave up on him and went to Vickers immediately once I realized that Vickers was falling back and on the outside and shit. So we'll get points away from Jeff Gordon on Jimmy Johnson as planned. But where's Jeff Gordon? Like, oh god, Jeff Gordon's way back there. So I really shouldn't even be concerned that much about Jimmy Johnson right now. It's Jeff Gordon not losing too much ground. And you got Terry Labonte, he's up here and he's all good. Ryan Newman is 9 points behind Terry Labonte, so I probably shouldn't be passing him right now. Yeah, let's go to Jeff Gordon. And let's just pass a bunch of guys with him while we still can. Vickers is still leading, so we're okay. I'm making a lot of just rash decisions out of nowhere right now. But I'm just thinking, like, okay, Jeff Gordon, let's not lose too many points with you. You're all the way back here, and I don't even know how the hell you wound up back here. You started good. You started real good. And then it's like, Terry Labonte, He's in third, 9 points ahead of Newman, and Newman is finishing quite a ways in front of him. So that sucks, but let's not also lose Jeff Gordon's position, even though it's probably like 60 points. Just trying to make the best decisions possible. Keep my eyes on the map. I'm looking at it over and over again just to make sure that Vickers still has it. Because if he does lose it, I could probably get it back within like a lap. So I just gotta make sure I give myself that much time at the end. We're going. We are going. Hopefully Dale Earnhardt Jr. has stayed ahead of Ryan Newman. I think I was looking up there earlier and I saw that he wasn't, which sucks. We're moving forward. He was 26th. Now we're in 18th with Jeff Gordon. Yeah, Jeff Gordon's car is just that freaking good. I'm just flying past everybody. Look how much faster I'm doing this. Like, I'm passing cars with Jeff Gordon at the rate that I was with Brian Vickers on fast forward. And this is at regular speed. Oof. And also, that wedge adjustment with Brian Vickers did help. It helped very much. I don't have to hit the brakes in the corners anymore. I might have to whenever I go back because of, worn tires and everything. Who knows? Vickers is still leading it, just barely over Ryan Newman right now. Yeah, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. looks like he's in third. Okay, so we got Jeff Gordon up to 11th. And I'm going to get ready to switch back to Vickers. Guess we'll go ahead and do that pass Kurt Busch. Then make our switch to Vickers if possible. We're getting tight and it's taking time. But let's go ahead and do it. Timed it just perfectly, just before he got to the line. He's got a pretty solid lead. Just let's not lose it. We should be fine. Let's pull Dale Earnhardt Jr. past Ryan Newman if we can. Oh, can I pull Elliott Sadler past him too? Maybe. I'm just trying to help him out and give him that little bit of draft, Because Dale's on the inside. I'm hoping that Elliott Sadler gets to his inside as well so we can actually make an advantage on him. Come on. Come on. Dang it, Sadler's pulling up behind Newman instead. I'm watching Dale. Okay, he knows past him. And Vickers finally gets his 6th win of the season. Jimmy Johnson 5th. Terry Labonte 7th. And Jeff Gordon 9th. They all got him in the top 10. Jeff Gordon, he made up a couple more positions all on his own. I wasn't expecting that. So, KansAss Peedway. See? KansAss Peedway. So let's do some banquet-style donuts. Does Banquet sell donuts? I know the brand, but do they sell donuts? They should. Jimmy Johnson increases his points lead. Good. Jeff Gordon keeps a decent margin over Ryan Newman. Good. Ryan Newman got past Terry Labonte. Not good. But Terry Labonte is just 10 points behind him, and that is good. Brian Vickers is in 5th, 21 points behind Ryan Newman now. And that is good. That's a good points gain. And we could possibly getting past Ryan Newman in the next episode whenever we do the UAW Ford 500 at Talladega Superspeedway, because I intend to win this race with Brian Vickers. He won it in real life by dumping Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., probably on accident, a mistimed move, but still, it'd be hilarious if I could recreate that. Odds of it actually happening, slim to none. But that will be the 4th race of the 2006 Chase for the Nextel Cup. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.